Okay, good morning, Shweta ma'am.
Yes,
First
good
of
morning.
all, how have you been, ma'am? How is it treating you so far?
I have been doing great. I always say I feel happy when I connect with somebody or when I teach or when I have conversation with anyone. So I feel that I'm great. But yeah, sometimes I feel tired and also it's hectic for me since morning I was taking session. So now I
Yes,
connected
ma'am.
with
I
you.
can I can totally resonate with you. But earlier I didn't know about this thing because I also used to message a lot of people on YouTube, but I used to get their reply late. But now I got why. What was the reason behind that? Because these days I'm also getting a lot of mails and it's too hectic sometimes. Though I also love speaking in this language. I love learning. I love exchanging knowledge with other people. But it is too hectic, and you know what? I'm having back pain. It's been only few
So
weeks since I'm taking sessions, uh, 3 to 4 sessions in a day, but it's too hectic. I mean, sometimes it's like I'm done. I'm done with this thing.
I can
Okay.
completely I can
Before
completely
I kick
resonate with you.
things off,
Yes.
yes, ma'am. Uh, yes, ma'am. Before we kick things off, I would love, as we are meeting here for the first time, I would love to know about you. Could you briefly introduce yourself, ma'am?
Okay, sure. I would love to share about myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Sweta, and I'm from West Bengal. I have completed my graduation, and I'm about to complete my master's degree. We are waiting for the result, and I'm thinking about my education now. What will I do? Yeah, my studies. And I have a YouTube channel, Swetas English Lifestyle, where I have been working more than 2 years. I have completed now. So I teach English online and offline. I take personal classes, group classes, and along with it, I'm a learner, I can say, because I began my journey to learn this language. And then I started teaching at the same time. So I'm a YouTuber at the same time, a trainer, and again, I'm a learner. So that's pretty much about me. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, such a wonderful introduction, man. And you are wearing too many hats. You are a student, you are a teacher, you are a tutor, you are a learner, you are a YouTuber. Oh my goodness. In
And
a
a
such young
student.
age, I mean, you are and a student, I mean, you are doing many things. Okay, so I mean, sometimes it is bit hectic, right? You might be feeling demotivated, or that thing is always there. Like it's a human tendency to feel that feeling of hecticness and right, all those things. So, how do you keep yourself motivated? Because I think I needed this thing, this advice these days a lot because I'm also going on a same path, but not that much. I mean, you are doing a lot of things. I'm not doing that much, but still, I mean, sometimes I feel like I don't want to do anything. I would
Hmm.
love to know that secret behind that energy that you have.
Hmm. So honestly, I think that I have a strong desire and strong motivation to do something, and also I have mindset to do it, right? There are some days when I don't feel like it, anything to do, and that's okay. It happens. It's like we are not a robot, right? We are not robots that we would not feel anything. But yeah, it happens, and I can resonate with you that the way you are feeling right now it, it has been happening with me more than now 2 years, right? And I have been doing it constantly. So I sometimes take breaks, and sometimes I as you know, I have told you or not, I don't have idea, but I can tell you that I stay in two places. So I have two
Yes, ma'am, I
places
know.
to stay. So this is a rented house. Here, if I stay, then my mind is just only working for work, work, work. Something that I need to do. I have to complete my task. I have to think about my life, my career, my earning things, everything we think, right? When we are working for certain things, living alone, staying somewhere else out of the home. So that is what I do in this way. So I feel hectic a lot and frustrated, sometimes demotivated. Then I go to my home village, and it's very near to me, so it doesn't take me too much effort and time. So I go to my village and I take rest. So taking rest is the solution, first thing that I can tell you. And we need to care about ourselves. I was not caring. Now you are saying back pain, we can say. So I get usually neck pain or back pain, we can say, and also sometimes I get pain in jaws, cheeks, jaws, or in jaw or cheeks, or we can say
Ears, maybe.
ears, yes, and also scalp. sometimes I get pain in every where I can say. I cannot even tell you how much I, even in my waist, we can say, sitting entire day on the chair. It takes a lot of effort, energy, time, and speaking is also taking time and energy and effort. It's not like that you are just speaking and speaking doesn't take anything from you. No, speaking also takes and needs energy for the speaking, and we even feel frustrated and exhausted at the same time. But the
Yes,
thing
ma'am. I
is,
truly appreciate you.
the thing is, we need to understand our
Yes, ma'am.
boundaries.
Go ahead first.
Our boundaries we need to understand, and limitations that we need to keep, because I was doing unlimited work, so I can see hair fall issues. Okay. Right now I can see hair fall issues. Earlier, my hair, if you see, I was making singing videos earlier. Have a old channel. I have an old channel. So it's like Sweta my name channel. So where I was making videos in my college time, and in my 12th standard when I was in, that time I started making video related to singing. So if you see my first video related to singing that I was making, you will see my hair was so good. I can tell you that. But now, if you see me now on the YouTube Swetas Lifestyle English Lifestyle channel, you can see hair fall, and I don't have much now, I can say. And I can see scalp problem, and also sometimes, most of the time, headache. I'm talking
Yes,
now so many negativity that we have in our life or
but
work.
it's true. I mean, it. Yeah, it's a. We can't deny these things because these are happening, and we need to uh, uh we need to know that what are these problems, and we need to work on them, right? And I truly appreciate you. I mean, in such a young age, you are doing so many things, right? You are wearing so many hats. Uh, or doing all those things and managing all these things on your own, it is really a daunting task, but still you are doing. I really appreciate you for that. And yes, and a lot of people are loving you as well. I've seen, I always see, yesterday itself you were doing the live stream. I was also there in that live stream,
Oh,
and
yesterday.
it takes a lot of efforts. Yes, ma'am,
You
it
won't
takes a lot
believe
of efforts. I truly appreciate you.
you won't believe I was extremely tired. I was exhausted, but I did live stream because
But
I
you
just
were,
wanted.
it was, it was like you are full of energy. You were, I mean, see, it wasn't like that you are tired, but yeah, I truly appreciate you for that. Hands off to you.
Now I can
Because
tell you,
and other.
even now I'm tired. I'm feeling exhausted because since morning I was taking sessions, online classes, and then I connected with you. So I have to be energized for someone if I'm giving time, right? So it automatically I become like that. That I have to show my energy. I have to be enthusiastic for somebody with whom I'm talking, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes you have to do that, right? And
And
yeah,
I made a
one more
habit.
thing you mentioned that.
I made a habit
Okay,
like this way.
okay.
Yes. Now after the session, I will think that, oh my God, I'm having a headache. Now I have to do something. I will think like that. But when I'm taking classes, I try to be
No, you
present.
should take a. Yes, ma'am. But you should sometime. You should sometime take things aside and just care about yourself.
Yes,
And
I
as you
do that.
mentioned, I also have like two places like you. I also live in a rented room, and I also hail from a village area. So I think it's truly a blessing that we have got. Like whenever I feel frustrated because I don't like city life at all. It's too hustling, bustling, and too fast. So I will run to my hometown, and it's so soothing. I mean, so tranquility, peaceful place
It's
over
heaven.
there, and the
In one
mountains
word
are
we can
there. These
yeah.
days,
In
it's
in
heaven.
word was yeah, in one word we can say it's heaven for us, right? We are blessed. Slow life I
I
love.
can totally resonate with you. And these days, as it's rainy season and the weather is truly a very romantic and very amazing, I would say, can't be explained in words. It's ineffable. Those after rain, the mountains, the clouds. It seems like clouds are descending on the earth. They are drifting on the mountains, and it's
Yeah.
truly a amazing scene to be seen, right? So I love that. And yes, okay, now I would like to know where all it started, right? Because I believe that our roots has a vital role in shaping our personality, who we become over the period of time, right? And as from a village, I can resonate with you because coming from that background, right? And competing with people from city, it is a hard task for us. But still, I would love to know, how was your childhood, I mean, look like? Were you a very studious child, or all those things? I would love to know about that.
Oh my God, yes. We can talk about it. There are so many things to discuss. Yes. When I was in child, that time I was completely unaware for many things. And I didn't know the world, right? In our childhood, we don't even realize those things. And basically, if we study in rural area in government school, that time we don't have awareness for many things. We think that we are not good at something. We are not good at communication. We are not good at doing something, or following lots of hobbies and all, or doing competition with many people. We don't do that. So circumstances, I can tell you, or the atmosphere that I had in my childhood, I didn't have proper atmosphere. I belong to tea garden area, so where people only enjoy and play, and they go visit to the tea garden. We bring firewood and we collect and we fire and we cook like this way, right? And we eat food. The village vibe, you can understand. We even used to go to
Yes.
take grass like this way. We had cows.
Yeah.
Now we don't have, but we had cows. So my child,
Okay. Okay, now you don't have that.
no, now we don't have, because my mother, now she doesn't, she is not able to do anything properly nowadays. She cannot handle it,
Mhm.
because earlier she had
Okay.
energy, she can do anything, she was young, but now she is becoming older, and now she's still very young woman, but still she feels tired easily. She doesn't feel energized, or she doesn't do anything properly. Means somehow she does household chores, right? So we don't prefer her to work extra thing, or going outside, working outside, we don't even allow. Earlier my mother used to work in tea garden. Still she works, but we don't allow her to go. Means in our locality people work in tea garden as a
Yeah,
worker.
I can resonate because my mom, she is also always doing, because we have two cattle, so she has to bring all those things. Recently, a few days, it's been a week. I was there in my hometown, so I was doing all the things, bringing grass to the cattle and all those things. Pine needles we were collecting. So I see that now she's getting older. I mean, she is not able to do all those things, but she is doing. But my mother is so stubborn. She always do
My
all the work
mother,
even after having a lot of pain, because we can resonate, right? Because the ladies from the village, they are of that kind. I don't
they
know
are
what to do
stubborn.
with my mother, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I also feel sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I'm also trying to do something on my own so that I can tell her that don't do now. I am also doing something, so you don't need to do that much of things, right? I don't know. Even if she will be having a lot of problems, she fell ill, but still she was doing a lot of things. I don't know how to how to tell her that no, you don't have to do all those
Actually,
things.
they
Now
are
you are
used
getting
to it.
older.
Okay, they are used to it, and being a villager, we are like that. Even since our childhood, we know how to cook. I can tell you, I can cook since my childhood. I can work household chores since my childhood. So many people think
Yeah, we
that
can do
we
everything.
don't know cooking, we don't know how to cook, we don't know how to do household chores. How can you do it in this age? People say we are doing since our childhood. Yes, 11
Yes, and
years old, 9 years old
ma'am,
child.
I do connect with a lot of people sometime, and I tell them that sometime when when I was in my hometown, so I told them I just came out of my fields, and I was there for the grass, and we collect pine needle, we carry them on our back, we do all those things. They were like, seriously, I can't believe. I mean, it for them it is surprising, but for us it is normal. Like, village girls can do anything. They are good
Anything.
at studies. They are good at household chores. They are good at everything, and also can compete with the student who are from city places, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who are from students who are from city, they are only studying, but still we are competing them, right? So we have been born and brought up like that, so we have that. audacity to do everything.
We can easily adapt anything, and we can manage anything, we can handle the situation. And also the best part of being a villager, I can say that life lessons. We are good at studies or good at anything or not, we don't know, but we know life lessons a lot. We become so matured if we are from village,
At a
isn't
very
it?
early age.
At very early age, and we see the struggle, and we also face a lot of situation and lack of facilities, and there are many issues in the village we can see. So we become aware about all these things, and we are so strong.
Yes, ma'am.
I can
Totally.
tell you that I'm strong. Yeah, of course I am innocent, I am a soft person, but still I am strong. Now I have learned, and I see the struggle. And my mother, she struggled a lot, to be honest, extreme level. I can't even tell you, because I have a single parent. My father left us, so my mother did everything. So we know the struggle, and we know
Okay.
the hard work that my mother did everything she did for us. So that's why there are many things we know. In the village, it's
Yes.
normal. It happens with many girls or many families.
Yes, I can resonate with you on that. And yes, and coming out of that background and doing all those things, it can be dreamy for someone. It can be a dream for someone that how can a little girl do all those things. But yeah, that is how village girls are raised. So yes, ma'am. And yes, back to your
Also,
childhood.
you
So
talked about
you were telling about your childhood.
yes, you talked about my studies. I was a studious studious student or not. Okay, I'm just thinking a lot of things and I'm getting fumbled. Okay, so I was talking about that. I was not that a serious girl in my childhood. Okay, I was not. I was like I was playing all the time. Okay, and I studied in primary school. You can understand. We were going for khichdi, having khichdi, and they were giving us rice. चावल मिलता था हम लोग को स्कूल में पढ़ाई से ज्यादा.
Yes, I can resonate. I can resonate. We also had a khichdi in our school days.
In school days, primary school, we can say that I was having khichdi, and we were playing a lot. I can't tell you how much. I was playing an entire day in the field. I was playing. If we were going somewhere on the field or in the tea garden area, we were playing a lot hide and seek, and there are many names I can tell you, but I don't know the English names, right? But we have so many games that we play in our childhood in the village area. If you belong to, very well, right? So I used to play a lot, and till my ninth standard I was playing only. I was not studying properly. I also didn't get guidance much, because mm, I had family issues, as I told you. So my sister was also struggling. She was a teenage girl that time. So that time she didn't know how to do, what to do, and she was also demotivated, or she was frustrated, I can say, at that time. There are many struggles that my sister also faced, because she was very young, and she faced everything. She came across many things, right? So for me, I would say I was very young, a child or kid, so I didn't know that much struggle, because I was very young. I didn't know. I was just playing. That's it. So my sister and my mother faced a lot of things, right? So that time, nobody was there to guide me that you need to study, you need to do so many things, or you need to become a good person. Nobody told me. So we were, villager girls or students or children. We were just playing, enjoying our life. We don't know the house, what is happening, or family issues, right? So I got to know. I used to see that there were so many things happening, and I was thinking like, what is this? I didn't realize much. But when I became a bit mature, or when I was in ninth or tenth standard, that time I got to know that life is very difficult, and now we have to change, and we have to do something. My sister also told me that our life is very hard. You have to do something, because you don't have father, and you have to do something in your life. Now if you only play and you don't study, then you wouldn't do anything in your future. So she suggested me, and I became serious that time. Okay, then we were living in the village, and my mother was living in my mother's maternal house, because we didn't stay with my father's house, right? Now I'm saying so many things I haven't shared. Never, I never shared my story now, because there are many things. How many things will I share it? So that's why my mother was staying in maternal house, in her maternal houses, in her maternal house, we can say, not houses, house. Yeah, two houses, we can say. We have two houses. My mother's maternal house, we can say, two houses we have.
Yeah.
So we were staying here and there. So two, three places we have stayed. So even that's why I'm saying houses, right? So we used to stay here and there. We didn't have our own place, no property, no money, no particular house that we can stay. Like this way we have grown up. Okay. So my sister, what she did, now we are staying in this way here and there. Sometimes mama's house, uncle's house, sometimes this house, that house. So my sister decided, now she is very young. Now she is going to, now she is becoming, uh, you know, not adult, but we can say in 10th class we become teenager girl, right? Teenage girl.
Teenage.
Teenager, yes. So my sister told me that now you have to be serious in 10th standard and let's stay in rented house. My sister decided. And she took me in the rented house, and she told me in this market area we came where we get some facilities, because in the village we face a lot of issues, network issues, then we cannot use much phone properly, we cannot learn, we cannot study, no environment. So I came back, like I came back to the school area's place, we can say. My school is very near to the place where I started staying in rented house with my sister. My sister was struggling a lot that time. She was studying in 12th class maybe, or she was about to go in college maybe. So that time she took me in the rented house and we were staying together only. And she was searching jobs and she was trying to do so many things for me, right? And she did first year college and she dropped out. Yeah, she didn't study. Then I became so serious because my sister was struggling a lot. She is trying to do something. I can see that we are living in rented house, no house, we don't have house, we don't have anything properly. My mother also struggles a lot. So that time I changed my mindset and I became very serious and motivated, and I wanted to do something in my life. Okay, it turned out in this way. So I was studying pretty hard in my tenth standard and 11th standard, 12th standard, a lot. I studied a lot. I cannot tell you how much I studied. Since my childhood, I was not studying. I was unable to read, write properly anything. And in my 10th and 11th, 12th, I studied hard. And I did really amazing, I would say. So those 3 years was my golden days where I made
Turning
myself
point.
strong. Yes, golden days I would say, because I just closed door and in the small room I was just staying and reading, studying a lot. I didn't understand. I was crying. I was just motivating myself to do something. I have to get well scored. I have to do it anyhow. I have to be topper. I wanted to be topper. So that's how I studied pretty hard and I did really well in my 12th standard. I didn't get that first rank or first top. I was not a topper, but I was in fifth topper, I can say that. So yes, I wanted to get 90 above, but I didn't get 90 above. I got 80 above. So I was not happy, but still I can say I was happy. Not a problem, right? So I did in that way. Somehow 3 years I studied and I did something like this. So it's good for me. So that's why I struggled a lot in my school days in 10th and 11th and 12th standard. Then I became so serious for my life. Now I have to make my career. I have to earn something. I have to do something in my life. I have to earn. I have to be independent. So then I went to the college life and started thinking, what should I do? And that time again, the real struggle started. Why? Because I could see I somehow studied, but I didn't improve my personality. What about my personality? What about my communication skills? Yeah, I was not able to socialize. I was not able to talk to somebody, even a boy. I was unable to do that. And in my college time, I can see it was happening online classes. So I was so demotivated at the time again. I did well in my school life. Now what is now? What is now? What should I do in my college time? College life. I have to change. I have to explore. I had a mindset of exploring something and I wanted to learn by myself. Then again, I went to the college life and I started staying alone in the rented house. So I have been staying like this, with my sister alone, then with my mother. In this way I am trying, and I am very strong by myself. I'm a self motivated girl. That's why I keep pushing myself every day. You have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it. So this is how I feel. I became this way. And my it's not just only English, it's just life lesson, I can say, and the struggle that we faced. Yes. And that time, as I told you, when I went to the college life, that time I saw my personality was not good. I was underconfident. I was unable to read, write anything in English. Now again English came. I studied somehow my school life properly, then English came in my life in college time. So it was completely new for me. So I started from the beginning again. So now you can ask any other question, then I will tell about it.
Okay. I mean, it's such an inspiring story and I mean, intriguing story. I can say, I don't know, I don't have that much vocabulary to describe, but yeah, it tells us a biggest lesson how some people turn out to be as a gold out of a tough situation, and how some people uh some people decide to take their lives, because I've seen many stories of that kind, that people had a lot of struggle in their life. They could not survive, and you survived, not even just survived, but you became the best version of yourself. You became example for a lot of people, right? I mean, it's such an inspiring story. Okay, ma'am, as you said that you started from the scratch, right? And you have been talking to many people. I think you have. It's been 2 years. You may have talked to maybe hundred and thousands of people. So, what are the mistakes you think that people do while they just start off their journey? What are those common patterns that you have, observed in people when they just start off? People who start from the scratch.
Hmm. The first thing that I can always see in learners, that they start passively, not actively. My point is we need to be active for anything, right? Now practically we need to do. Many learners follow theoretical method, traditional method, we can say. That is like you focus on watching videos, you only listen to videos, you only learn grammar patterns, rules, right? You are not speaking. Are you speaking by yourself? That's my question. So learners, most of the learners, they don't do initially when they start learning. So first thing, I always feel that you have to be active from the first day. Suppose I want to learn a guitar, right? I am going to learn a guitar now. So I have a guitar, I'm learning. I'm watching tutorial videos. Only watching tutorial videos will help me to learn. No, I have to play
No.
guitar. I have to see my blood in my hand, I think, in my finger. So that's practice we need. Basically, any skills till practice. Till practice. You have to do practice, 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 and that is
You have to.
practically
It means if somebody is starting from today learning this language, they need to start speaking, right?
something.
Speaking is main
Always
thing.
we know words, sentences. Definitely, we know something or the other we know. Right? Start with that. Or just you don't have
Yeah,
idea, then see the paragraph on ChatGPT, on Google, on YouTube, and say along with the speaker. That also you can do. If you don't have idea about ChatGPT, Google, you cannot type, you cannot see the paragraph, then you can watch a video and don't only watch, repeat after them. You can copy somebody, you can mimic them. That also helps. But you can start from the day one, right? Now
yeah, we can
I
call,
am
you
a
can do
beginner.
shadow.
I'm a beginner. I'm completely beginner. I don't have idea anything. I'm starting from scratch. Now I'm going to watch a video. So I'm going to watch a video. I will listen carefully. I will try to understand. In first day we will not understand anything, but we need to listen again and again. And I will start with 5 sentences, 10 sentences to read or to see the subtitle or to follow the written things if we get, right? And just speak up 5 sentence, 10 sentences at a time. That is we can do. So
Yeah,
day by
start
day
with
we need
small.
to improve, we need to speak. And we think that
Yeah,
in
true
first
thing,
day
ma'am.
we want to speak a lot. How is it possible? It is not possible.
Yeah, it won't happen. Yeah, you have to start with as much whatever knowledge you have. I think in India everyone have learned those basics, the rope of that language, right? The basic thing. India, all Indians know, right? They know even some of English word. Even our parents also use those little English words. So you can start with them, right? Okay. Now, ma'am, coming to the fun part of the video. Now we are going to play a little game. So what we are gonna do, I will give you two preference, and you have to choose out of them, and also tell why. And both of things will be very important. these questions will be regarding to English. So, like books or podcast, what would you prefer out of those? I know both of them are very important, but you have to choose only one and tell why. Okay, ma'am. Shall we start, ma'am?
Sure, sure. I'm ready. We have
Okay.
five
So yes.
minutes. It will
So
end. So you can try to do
okay.
fast. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, we will do it fast. Okay. So the first one is book or podcast.
I will prefer or I will decide with podcast watching because
Okay.
yes, now I have to say why, right?
Okay, I think we have a few time, so we will only go with the preference. We will not go deeper into why and okay vocabulary and grammar.
Even one line also I can share with you that podcast is we can listen, we
Okay,
can do many multiple tasks, listening, visualization, listening to the speaker, seeing the speaker and understanding how they are speaking, and then we can speak along with the speaker. So we can do many things along with the watching or doing passively. Actively we can do it. That's why we need to watch podcast. But reading practice initially people can't do. That's why I should not, I don't prefer first reading practice, first podcast, listening to podcast.
okay,
Yes, now
yes,
next.
ma'am. Okay, true. True. Okay, vocabulary and grammar.
Oh, it's a difficult question for me to choose one. I feel grammar. Grammar, why? Because we
Okay.
understand sentence structure. No, I feel both is important. Both are needed.
Yeah,
You
I know. I know. Both will be. That's why I want you to choose only one out of them. Okay.
vocabularies we can say because if we have vocabulary, something we can speak, right? Gradually we'll learn grammar and we'll improve and we will understand our mistakes. Initially, we don't understand our mistakes, so why do we need grammar? Grammar is for mistakes that we
Yes.
make, right? So if we have vocabulary, then we can speak anything. So first is
Yes, ma'am.
vocabulary. I will
Okay.
choose
Right. Next one is speaking or listening.
speaking. Yeah, listening
Yeah.
I would choose, but still again I will tell you listening, speaking because whatever you know, try to speak. That is we can do,
Yes.
and then listening we can do definitely. But
Yes, ma'am.
first
Because speaking is
thing we don't do.
non-negotiable.
Speaking and most of the people they don't do. So first thing if they start speaking देन वी कैन लर्न, वी कैन स्पीक समथिंग. जो होता है ना कि जो नहीं करते हैं वो करना चाहिए और उसको ही फर्स्ट डे से ही करना चाहिए, बाद में हम करते हैं वो नहीं करना चाहिए. वी प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट व्हाई बिकॉज इट्स डिफिकल्ट टू स्पीक, इट्स आउट ऑफ कंफर्ट जोन, दैट्स व्हाई. But yes, first day if we do, then we challenge ourselves from the beginning, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so with this, I would like to wrap up our conversation. And it was truly amazing and insightful conversation. I don't know how to describe because I have seen your videos, but today I saw different personality of yours that different altogether a different personality. I got to know about you, and it's such an inspiring journey you have. And I hope you also like this video. And yes,
I liked a lot. I cannot tell you. I loved it, this conversation, the way we expressed. I love to express, right? So we need to express to become a good communicator. And you did also excellent. The way you asking questions, you just started recently you started, I think, because you connected with me for the first session you did with me, right? First time you did with me, I
okay.
think.
So you remember, ma'am?
Yes, of course I remember. I loved that conversation too. So how can I forget?
That was my first ever conversation, and you were the first ever YouTuber whom I approached for conversation because I saw you had mentioned your number over there. I didn't know about mails, how to mail people at that time. I mean, I was not aware of all those things that people were doing these kind of conversational videos. So I just saw your number over there, and I went for that. I messaged you, and you instantly replied. That was also something very amazing, and yeah, I mean that was amazing experience that I had with you.
Exactly,
And after that,
exactly.
I had a conversations with many YouTubers, and that's how my journey started.
Okay, till now, how many sessions you have completed? Fast, fast.
Maybe about 30, I would say. I think I've
30.
done 30. Okay,
Are
yes, ma'am.
are you
Thank you
feeling
so.
confident nowadays a lot?
Yes, you can see that how I was in that video, and now I feel pretty much confident. And yeah, I think we are running out of time. I don't wanna leave this meeting like that. So yes, ma'am, have a great day, and it was amazing. And I would love to have more such conversations with you in the future as well.
Yes, sure, sure. I would love to meet you again. And yes, bye bye. Take care. Have a great day.
Have a great day,
Enjoy
you too as
today.
well, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. You
Bye.
may